I will surrender the floor to you on Weymouth After Dark Championship Edition.
Josephus might be a more appropriate way to put it. Now, folks, let's talk about a serious issue here, because we talk about serious issues here on Weymouth After Dark. Let's talk about the decline of Western civilization, okay? Now, you may remember back in the 60s, you know, people were way into this, and they were getting into all kinds of Eastern religions and stuff, and Eastern... Because Western civilization kind of been struggling lately, you know? Nowadays, we don't recognize this anymore because people would rather watch TV than think about it. But if you turn to the channel of this show, you're being hit in the face with it. Okay, specifically, decline of Western civilization, where is the Roman Empire? Okay? All right, a professor of mine once said the 20th century, or the 21st century, I should say, will be the first century in more than 1,000 years when nobody's claiming to be emperor of Rome. Okay, am I the only one who sees what a great loss for humanity that is? So it is I...
There's a lot of time left in the century.
It turns out we don't even have to worry about it. Because as I, Joey, a.k.a. Josephus, as I like to... as I've Latinized my name to, has, like the Light Brigade, stepped into the breach and solved this problem for humanity by declaring myself Emperor of Rome.
Emperor of Rome.
Now, I have this chart here, so we can sort of be educated in... Can we see this? In the Roman Empire. Okay, first we see the original Roman Empire. Alright, 27 BC to 476 AD, when it fell in the west to a bunch of no-good Germanic savages. Okay, but then afterwards you had the Byzantine Empire, not to be confused, of course, with the Berenstain Empire, but the Berenstain Empire. Okay. But in any event, the Byzantine Empire, make no mistake about it, folks, was the real inheritor to Rome. Indeed, the word Byzantine was invented and popularized in about the 18th century by Montesquieu, I think, because I guess he didn't consider the Byzantines Romans because the climate was too hot there, or some lunacy like that. But make no mistake about it, the Byzantines themselves didn't call themselves the Byzantines, they called themselves the Romans. All the peoples who lived near them called them the Romans. The Byzantine Empire was a continuation of the Eastern Roman Empire, which lasted all the way up until 1453 AD, when it was taken by the Turks. Okay? Now, there have been other pretenders with less good claim to the throne in the West, most of which seem to be sign of Germanic. The Carolingian, which became the Holy Roman Empire of Charlemagne, which lasted all the way up until Napoleon got rid of it in 1806. This is a really ridiculous claim, but it's a really good helmet. We've got the Kaiser, the German Empire. Let's not forget, Kaiser is German for Caesar, as well as Tsar. The Tsar is Russian for Caesar. Okay, but today we see a new Roman Empire, the Weymouthian Roman Empire. A Roman Empire for today, because I, Josephus I, Josephus Magnus, have in my magnanimity declared myself Emperor of Rome to save Western civilization and the world from cultural and spiritual decline. Now, my claim isn't as invalid as you may think. I have here a genealogical chart, which, among all the other people, turns out I'm related to. There's a few claims to the throne here. We can see Scipio Africanus, not an emperor, of course, because this is the Republican period, but a great Roman general, the guy who beat Hannibal at the Battle of Zama in 202. But there's one claim. We also see I'm related to the Emperor Marcus Aurelius, as well as the Sultan Mehmet II, who took Constantinople. So I've got, I like to think.
I see a few missing links in here by the end, though.
Well, that's because, you see, you want to see the decline of Western civilization? You notice after about the Renaissance, there's not many people related to me anymore. And I think this might have something to do with it. You know? But in any event, folks, that's why I... Josephus Magnus, Josephus I, Antonius Josephus Magnus, have declared myself Emperor of Rome, Senatus Populusque Romanus. Now, don't worry about this, folks, okay? My title is a cultural title. Because I'm the Emperor of Rome, you're not going to have to send me taxes or tribute, you know, but you can't if you want to.
Now,
but you're not going to be drafted into my legions. You know, you don't have to worship me as a god, because I'd be morally opposed to that type of thing. This is a cultural position, okay? And a symbolic position for today, to make the world a better place. As the Kink said, from the west to the east, from the rich to the poor, they all come together in a great melting pot, please. This new Roman Empire, headed by me, which is sort of a state of mind, which will bring the world to a new era of harmony and greatness. And I'm not just doing this for myself, folks. I'm also doing it for the world, because as I think it was Muhammad Ali who said, me, we.
One more time now. Let me just get this straight. This is the Weymouthian dynasty, was it?
Yes, yes.
The Weymouthian dynasty.
Yes.
I would not have thought that the new emperor would have made his proclamation here on cable access, but you never know.
Well, I like to think of
it. There's one thing you can never tell.
Exactly.
Now, well, after that trip through the ages, I would like to thank you for this, and also to segue into our challenge. I said it earlier, the South Shore's Smartest Man, a competition, and you see what's at stake right over my shoulders, a pair of sweatpants, and a certificate of authenticity. Mick Jagger pants in the Start Me Up video. So, don't touch that dial. Here. Stay with us. We are going to make our way towards...
If you still got a TV with dials on it, then you're a true Weymouth After Dark fan.
Absolutely. We'll see you in 1 second. South Shore Smartest Man. Thank you. Cut.